Hello, this is the Sharaba V Tarot channel. I am your host. Before I begin, I want to give a shout out to Eat, Read, Love, a constant beacon of human ingenuity. My readings are based on your sidereal, Vedic sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. These differ slightly from the traditional tropical sign. As we move through life, we often become monsters or deal with monsters along the way. This reading is designed to reveal which monsters you're tangling with. I am a servant of the great work, not its master. If you find my reading helpful, donate to nobabyblisters.org or ebresearchnetwork.org. Hugs should not hurt. All proceeds go towards children or young adults who suffer from extreme blistering, both internal and external. All proceeds go towards pain medicine, surgical fees, and bandages. Today we finish off these weekly readings with the earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Concluding today was Sagittarius, Leo, and the cardinal flame. First off, let's start with our Capricorn. You have the Eight of Castles. Castles in this sense represent pentacles. Right now, as you stand on solid ground, this castle represents you are focused on the horizon. You are focused on the situation you'd rather be in. As you stand on solid ground where you are, you feel like you have the skill, training, or labor to have fulfilling work. You are either entrenched where you should be in this moment or completely out of place. This card represents positioning, my Capricorns. If you feel out of place, it's not too late to find where you fit in this situation. You might be an outlier in a relationship, but this also represents financial imbalance. You could be in a situation and you are handling most of the budget yourself. And if you feel like you have trapped yourself in a cage or in a lower position than if you were able to be in this castle over here and have less financial restraints. The Fool card. The Fool card is typically represented by it's a live moment. This could either come after the conclusion, but this represents unbridled optimism. In this sense of Frankenstein, he is up and he is feeling like he is on top of the world. In this instance, though, there is a major differentiator between 0 and 1. In this instant, the Fool card represents the lack of preparedness. You feel as you should at the start, but you haven't asked or grappled with the possibilities, difficulties of the situation you wish to embark on. And as you can kind of see the way his head is tilted here, it's tilted upward. This represents the overly optimistic view that you are having to the point where you do not even see the ground in front of you. The next step, and by all means, whatever plans come to mind, they do have the possibility of coming to fruition. The next step is to take an actual account of what you have, what you need, what could go wrong, your strengths, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats within that are at point A, and which ones you need to dispose of to get to the point where you want to. Right now, the optimistic feeling is good, but you need to transition to the magician and take into account what you have to bring this vision of yours around, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. This is denoted by the Two of Castles. The Two of Castles represents the juggling act. Your attention must shift to match your intention. Your attention must shift to match your intention. If you have multiple occupations, put in time into your secondary pursuits and not just holding on to it just to tell people that you work hard. Right now, you have a lot of momentum shifted one way. And there are also other endeavors that you have begun, and it is not nearly as far along, or it is not as developed as the other venture. This, the two of Castles is also a very unique card, meaning that it does not necessarily have to be an occupation, a job, or a residence that we are speaking of. It is a card of imbalance of where you are putting your time in general. For example, if you have multiple children, this could signify that it's time to spend a little bit more time with your troublemaker and not the one that is naturally more well behaved. You might have a car or possession or two of something that you have. The side that you spend typically spend less attention to is requiring it. On the flip side, for for dealing with these difficulties, there will be reward, or you may learn something or develop within the circumstances that you are ignoring. So, my Capricorn, you all had the Eight of Castles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the Two of Pentacles. For Capricorns, being within the Pentacles realm is your natural state, but there are some adjustments that need to be reckoned with. Next, we read for our Taurus. Taurus. You have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the construction card. So this is the work in progress card. You are at peace in the garden of golden delights. This is a period of growth, patience, waiting, planning. You are weighing and debating what will lead you to emotional fulfillment or disappointment based upon how patient you have been. The more patient you are in the situation, the better it will turn out for you. It can oftentimes bring impatience with sitting in a work in progress moment. But what is the foundation now will bring you support for much further than just the immediate future with patience, Taurus. Next, we have the Ace of Claws. The Ace of Claws. Claws in this sense represent swords in a typical deck. This is discipline, clairvoyance. This is trusting and taking the road less traveled. You have a test or a fork in the road that is coming. There is a high risk of emotional conflict between you and another individual. Right now, with the Ace of Swords, a major theme of the Ace of Swords, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Aquarius, or a Libra, or somebody born along those seasonal lines. But right now, for an earth sign to receive the Ace of the Ace of Swords, focusing elsewhere is recommended. You cannot the wind, the air, the winds of change do not shift as sturdily as the earth beneath our feet. And the Three of Candles. The Three of Candles. So it looks like this is representing almost. It looks like you've begun the journey. You have decided what you want to do, and you are waiting for your ships to come in. And as you can see, there are two major manifestations. So there are two very major things that you are reaching towards. And with these two major manifestations, you have some unseen support. So whatever you believe in, this could be ancestor, this could be spirit. But Taurus, there's something you are deeply hoping for. And there is someone rooting for you either in this realm or elsewhere. And they really are hoping to push you in the right directions. They are really hoping what you are hoping for as you move through this Ace of Swords, hoping that your ships arrive with the reinforcements, the fulfillment that you seek, Taurus. We conclude the Taurus reading with the Seven of Castles, Ace of Claws, or the Ace of Swords, and finish with the Three of Wands. Lastly, we move to Virgo. Let's move into our reading for the Virgo. Uh-oh, the Queen of Candles. This is a card of something has captured your eye, irresistible, captivating, and you are up for an adventure. You're bringing ease and warmth to those around you and effortlessly living up to the surroundings, be it a ballroom or the bedroom. Virgo, you done laid down Mr. Willie or Mrs. Kitty on somebody to the point of they ain't even able to really focus on anything else right now. And this could speak to your partner. You could be having daydreams. And while it is nice to enjoy the moment of elation, the moment of highly impressive intimacy, and you could be have raised expectations, or this person might have just outright surprised you in either the setting that you are continuously to fantasize about, Virgo. But remember, what goes up must come down. Are you into the performance and how it made you feel? Or did you derive pleasure in this moment by the satisfaction of another? Which part meant the most to you? Because if it was just, oh, that was good to me, or oh, I enjoy seeing this person at this level of satisfaction. Is a major difference between short-term infatuation and really wanting to embrace someone on a regular basis. What we know for sure is that emotions are never a straight line. There will be ups and there will be downs. If you choose to embark on this journey with this individual Virgo, you must be prepared for the focal point, not just to be at the high moments, but the low moment as well. What goes up must come down. So whatever you are feeling, this positivity, this irresistibility that this person has you feeling, there will be moments of the opposite to consider. Virgo, the Justice card. The Justice card is undaunting. The Justice card is a card of balance, and it is very natural for you. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or even I'm also picking up February, January, but justice will be done. This calls into the act of fairness, and what happens is the balance naturally balances itself. What this means for you, Virgo, is that while you must balance various aspects, for example, if you are working and you are pocketing plenty of money, you are in a comfortable position, balance it with at least extending a helping hand to either family members or the less fortunate. If you are in, justice is a really deep card because justice could be even taking the moment to be grateful for what you survived. Justice can be appreciating the situations that you made it out of, that you saw no way out of at the moment. It's denoted typically by the number 11. So right now, it's less about effort and more about the perspective of other parties outside of yourself. The Tower moment. Virgo, you are naturally Venusian, very feminine, and Tower moments happen to all of us. There's going to be an unexpected shift for you all, Virgo. And it is the ripping of the band-aid. It is a step beyond transformation. It is a step, it's almost devastation, but there are aspects of your life that are about to take a dramatic shift between now and the end of June. Tough times do not last. Tough people do. The Tower moment for you is on the horizon. If you are riding high, I would definitely dial into humility and take this Justice card into effect. If you are seeing the time 11:16, if you are seeing 11 or catching the 16th minute, there are some moments, there are some aspects that are about to change, and they are your more comfortable aspects. Things that you may or may not have been doing for a while, Virgo, are about to take a dramatic shift. But the only positive I can tell you out of this is that growth is rarely found in comfort. For my Virgo, Queen of Wands, and the Tower. I'm going to conclude my Earth sign readings there. I will finish up and spend a little extra time with the Sagittarius and Leos on my next video. If you found this reading helpful, I ask that you extend a helping hand to children suffering with EB or external blistering. All proceeds go towards pain medication, bandages, or surgical fees for children suffering from external blistering. If you need further assistance or if you want further elaboration on what is ahead or the situation that you are dealing with, please check the description box. Thank you all for joining the Sharabavid Tarot